Hello everyone, this is Shatrupa and today I have bought some verbal ability questions. It's not overview exactly, okay? There are questions to give you an idea of the kind of question that comes in online tests for different MNCs. May that be competitive exams like bank or any government jobs, alright? But these questions are not asked for international standard exams like GRE, GMAT, TOEFL, IELTS and PAT or SAT or anything that you give, okay? So these questions aren't asked in international standard because in international standard the questions have a little higher level. Okay, so these are for basic for any Indian based examination that you give. Okay, so this is the first question. Okay, where you have to find the error in the statement. I'll give you 15 seconds. So go for it. You have to say which part of the statement has the error. Alright, so your time is up. So if we look into the question, it says doctor can't treat this complicated disease unless full medical equipment are not given to them. So on an overall, if you understand, it means docs can treat only if full medical equipment are provided. Okay, so if it is provided to the doctors, they can treat the complicated disease. Okay, so here is a term which says doctors can't treat unless itself justifies that they can treat. Okay, only when they have given full medical equipment. Okay, if they are provided with full medical equipment, doctors can treat it. So there is a term are not given to them. So this unless itself justifies if they are not provided, they can't treat. So this not is not adding any extra sense to the statement. So the error is in this part, okay, which is in the part 4. So your answer will be option 4, okay. So what is your statement? Your statement should be doctors can't treat this complicated disease unless full medical equipments are given to them. Alright. So error is in option 4. Okay. So again, similarly in the second question, you have to find the error. Your time starts now. Please go for it. Okay. Alright. So time is up. Several famous politicians are involved in a scandal are required to appear to the investigation committee. Now, there are two things. You always appear before a group of people and you always appear in front of a single person. Alright? It's always appear before a group of people and appear in front of a single person. Okay? So, if you look at the question, it says several famous politicians involved in the scandal are required to appear to the investigation committee. You can never appear to. Okay? So, since investigation committee, it is a group. So, what you will be using, it will be appear before. Okay, so appear before. Alright. Okay, so where is the error? The error is again in the part 4 where it says to the investigation committee. It will be before the investigation committee. Okay, so what will be your final statement? Several famous politicians are involved in the scandal are required to appear before the investigation committee. Okay, moving on. Again, I give you 15 seconds. Find the error in the statement. Alright. So it says children generally fight over petty issues, okay? Remember, you always fight for or against someone, okay? And you fight over something, okay? These are the two words that are used with fight, okay? So here it says petty issues. Petty issues mean silly issues, okay? Children don't make sense while fighting, they fight over little silly issues, okay? So they can't fight above. They can't fight above. This is wrong, okay? So issues is what? It is a thing. So thereby they will fight over, okay? So it will be what? It will be fight over. So it is the error. The error is in second part. So option 2 is the correct answer, okay? That it will be, where is the error? It's here, fight above. It will be fight over, okay? So next question says you have to fill in the blanks with the appropriate word, okay? Your time starts now. Okay, so the question says she lived dash the expectations, okay? Always remember for expectations, the word used is up to. You always live up to the expectation. Why? Because that is a limit or a goal that you have to achieve, okay? When the situation is for rules, you live as per the rules, okay? Even if it is rules and regulations, both. You always live as per the rules and regulations, okay? But for expectation, it is always up to. Okay, so your answer is in option number 2. That is up to. Okay, she lived up to the expectations. Moving on, your time has started. So, similarly, try answering this question. Alright, so the time is up. If you consider the fifth question, it says that there are two blanks, okay? So if I consider the option choices, the second part, everyone is having send it. That means what is the answer to this box? It is send it. Alright, it is send it. So I need to only find the answer to the first box. So what will be my statement? My statement will be if the courier boy delivers your packet dash keep it with me till you come or send it to your home. Okay. So now you have four things. Do I? Will I? Should I? Would I? Now would I will not be an option. Why? Because this is past. Okay. Would you have done this, the situation would have been different. This is past. So it can't be would I because I have to do it. Okay, it is from now. It is from exact time is now when I have the packet in hand. Whether am I going to send it to you or keep it with myself. Okay. So should I is asked when you're asking or seeking of an opinion of the other person. Okay, you have given him two options. Okay, the first option is to keep it with yourself, the other one is to send it to him. So you're giving him two options and you want to know his opinion. That case, what comes across is should I? Should I keep it with me till you come or send it to your home? Okay, so that is when you use should I. Okay, will I? Will I do this? So you're just asking his advice. Okay, this is not opinion, this goes for advice. Will I be able to do this? Oh, it comes when you question yourself, you question someone else, you ask them for their advice. Okay? And one more term it's there, it's may I. Now, when is this may I used? It's always used for the sake of permission. Okay? May I enter the class? May I use your laptop? May I use your wardrobe? Everything that comes with may I is a source of permission. Okay, so here the answer is should I, which is in option number 3. Clear? Okay, great. So the next one is to cry wolf. Now they are asking you what does the term or the phrase cry wolf means. Okay, which of the following is true? Your time starts now. Please try analyzing what it actually means and try to give the answer. Okay, so to cry wolf means, have you seen dogs at night outside your house? They start singing in chorus. Okay, and when they start singing, we as human try to peep outside the window and check what's wrong. Okay, then we look at the dogs and feel like slapping them, right? Because there is no reason why they are shouting and yet they are singing in chorus. Okay, for no reason. And we as human have a tendency to often go out and check that why they are singing. That might be happening every time, every day, every night, but still we'll go out and check. Okay, the same thing is done by the wolf. What does the wolf do? Dogs sing while wolves cry. Okay? They cry for no reason. And when they cry, wolves are generally inside forest, dark, deep forest, and people living in and around the forest at the night time when the wolf starts to cry, they are all scared. Even they, as humans, start peeping outside the windows just to see what's happening. Okay, and then they open the window and see it's nothing. It's just for fun, for no reason. She's just crying away. So what it is? It is a false alarm. We get scared that why is it shouting? Why is it crying? So what it is? It's a false alarm. Okay. So to cry wolf means to give false alarm to someone. Okay. It's like I'm saying I'll take a sudden test in the next class, and that next class never comes. I never took your test. What was I trying to do? I was trying to give you a false alarm about the test. Okay, there is no test. So I was trying to cry wolf. Okay, I was trying to give a false alarm. Alright, so where's the answer? Answer is in option number 4. Okay, alright. Moving on to the next question. It's again a phrase that has been given. You have to find out the meaning of this phrase. Okay. What will end in smoke? Just think about it. Alright. To end in smoke. Let's take an example. I tried to make an experiment in my backyard. I wanted that there would be a huge bomb blast. So I've lit up a lot of fire. Okay. I had lit up a lot of fire, expecting there would be an explosion, great, good explosion. Okay. But ultimately, nothing happened. They all ended in smokes and ashes. So, what happened? All my labor, all my hard work, they all went into vain. Okay. Like, suppose, despite all the matches won by India, the finals between India and Pakistan ended in smoke. So what does that mean? That despite winning all the matches until the semi-final, quarter-final and all the knockout matches, India lost the match in the finals. So it ended in smoke. That means it ended and came to nothing. What was the what happened even if India won so many matches? He couldn't win the final. So it ended in nothing. Absolute zero. Okay, just like this explosion. I did so much, I had lit up an entire place on fire, and yet there was no explosion. It just ended up in smoke and ashes. So, to come to nothing, to come to nothing is known as to end in smoke. Okay, to come to nothing is known as to end in smoke. That is in option number 3. Alright. So next one is just a word written. So I'll tell you the question. The question says that what is the synonym of the word vent? Okay. You have to tell the synonym or another meaning or another word which means the same as vent. Okay. So your time has started. Okay. So what does this word vent means? The word vent has been derived from the word ventilation. Okay. Now you can see here is the word vent. Now, have you seen old houses? They used to have small skylights on the wall, okay, to allow the penetration of light and air. So even if the windows and doors of a particular room is closed, the room will not get damped because there are little openings which will allow the light and air to pass through. So what is a ventilator? What does this word vent mean? It means it is an opening to let in or let out of something or someone. Anything, okay? There can be small tunnel and passage that can be acting like a vent through which a person can go and come inside, okay? So, what is a vent? Vent is nothing but an opening which can let in or let out of something or someone, okay? So, this one is there in option number 4, okay? So, that is what a a vent means, okay? Remember, the word vent is been derived from the word ventilation, and I hope you never forget this example, and this example will help you remember the meaning. That is a opening. All right. So moving on to the next word, you have to again find the synonym of this word canny. Okay, your time has started. Please go for it. All right. So what is canny? Okay, so canny. This term sounds negative. Okay, so let us eliminate all the positive option that are provided. Okay, let's eliminate 1 and 2 which says beautiful and gorgeous. Okay, just eliminate them because the word canny is negative, so the meaning can never be positive. Okay, so now we are left with clever and fat. Remember what is canny? Canny is a person who's clever, who's shrewd. Okay, what's this word mean? Shrewd. Shrewd means mean. Okay, someone who's mean. Now don't confuse shrewd with rude. Rude is different. Okay, so it is shrewd. Shrewd means mean. Mean, or in Hindi what you call as matlabi insan. Okay, or chant insan, person who uses you for his goodwill and then he leaves you in a very unwilling situation. Okay, he never speaks to you after that. So those kind of person जो अपने फायदे के लिए काम करे, that kind of a person is shrewd or clever. Okay, and to them those, the exact term if you ask me in Hindi, it is chunt, the smart ones. Okay, so this chunt in Hindi is known as canny in English. Alright, so what does canny mean? Canny means clever or shrewd. Okay, so clever is given in the option, so option 2 is your answer. Alright, which says clever. Clear? Okay, now moving on to the 10th question. Okay, it says that there's a statement given a month after the college opened, then dots are given. So you have to find out what is the order or sequence of these statements. Okay, you have to find out the order of these statements which will come after what. Okay, so your time starts now. Try rephrasing, rearranging this statements or reordering them. There are 4 statement ABCD. You have to reorder them. Alright, so if I see the question, it says a month after colleges open. Okay, then it's dot dot dot. Now when this someone says me that a month after college is opened, I would ask why did it open? It was better closed, then why did it open? Why did it open? It's open for the next academic year. Okay, now what will you do in that next academic year? You'll grant admission. Okay, so for admission we know that there are seats reserved. So what comes next? That the 35% seat reserved under OBCs. Okay, now what happened to these seats? Okay, what happened to these seats? They remained vacant. Okay, they remained vacant. Where? In private colleges. Okay, so what will be your complete statement then? a month after the colleges open for the next academic year, 35% seats reserved under the OBCs remain vacant in private colleges. Clear? That means first is C, then is A, then is D, then is B. Okay, so C, A, D, B. Okay, this is your answer, which is there in option number 2. Now you see there's a format why, what, and where. Okay, so this is the procedure. Like, what is the obvious question after you hear a month after the college is open? I would say, why did it open first? Okay, then you'll say, okay, for what did it open? This is for what? For admission. What happened to this admission then? 35% seat were reserved under OBC. So what happened to these seats? These seats remained vacant, okay? Where? In private colleges. Alright? So this is the order. This is how you think, okay? Have a normal analogy that what a person is going to react after listening to a half-filled statement, okay? That is going to be your answer. Okay, so your answer is CADB. So if we have further more classes, we'll get to know the tricks, the shortcuts, how to find out the statement which comes after what. Alright? Okay, so moving on, the 11th one is also same as the previous question. Go for it. Just try it out. Alright, so now the statement says the water tanks may remain empty. The moment you say this statement to your mom, she'll first ask you when. Okay? When is it going to remain empty? Then what will you say? You have to give a particular time. You'll say on Tuesday evening. Then the obvious question will be why. Okay, then what you'll say, you'll give the reason. As the water supply department will repair damaged pipes in the city. Okay, so see, there's again an analogy. What is the reaction? The obvious reaction is when. Kab, when will be my tanks empty? And then it's why will be my tanks empty. Okay, so what is the first one? This A, then this is D, then okay, then first is A, then it's D, then it is C, and finally B. Okay, so your answer is in option number 4. Again, we'll learn the tricks later on to how you can determine this if we have further classes. Alright, so this is the answer. So that's an option 4. Oh, there is one more trick over here. You can see only one option had A in the starting. So you need not go for the entire thing. But in case A were there in 2 statement, you had to find it out. Okay. So, okay. This is the order, however. Alright. Now, the 12th question says you have to find the opposite of the given word pit. Either you say it an opposite or someone might have written antonyms. They both are same. So you have to find the opposite. What does pit means? First find that out, then think what can be the opposite of that word. Alright, let's do it. So pit. We use this statement, say he had a pitfall in his life. What does this pitfall means? It means a downfall. Okay, it means a downfall. So pit term means down and fall means fall. So what is the opposite of down? It means up. Okay, now up is the opposite of down. So you have to find a similar word or a synonym of up which will be the opposite of pit. Now if you see, the option is down, up, correct, and peak. Now down is the meaning of pit, so it can't be the opposite. So option 1 is eliminated. Okay, now up is the opposite of down. It can't be the opposite of pit. Okay, and correct means right. It does not means up. Okay, so you're left with only one, that is peak. Okay, so peak means high. Okay, it's not down, it is up. He's on the peak top. What does that peak means? On the top, right? Hills have a peak top. What does that mean? It means top, okay? Or up. So you can frame a sentence like this: despite having a pitfall in his life, he's still at the peak of his career, okay? This can be a statement, alright? So what is the opposite of pit? The opposite of pit is peak. So that is an option 4. Alright? Moving ahead. So now these two questions, it means there is a statement given to you. You have to tell which word defines that entire statement. You have to tell just single word that defines the entire statement. Okay? Alright. So it says a person who travels on foot. This is very simple, okay? Have you seen zebra crossings at the traffic signals? It's written pedestrian crossing. What does this pedestrian crossing means? Who crosses that pedestrian crossing? Human beings. How? By walking, okay? So a person who travels on foot is known as a pedestrian, okay? Where is the answer? So the answer is in option number 1. Clear? So a person who travels on foot is known as pedestrian. So what is the single word given for this statement? A person who travels on foot is pedestrian, okay? Similarly, question number 14, okay? That's again a statement given. You have to find out a single word for it. Alright? Okay. So if you look at the statement, it says a country that is ruled by a king or a queen. Okay? So now see, option are monarchy, democratic and autocracy. Now what is democratic? India is a democratic country. Not fully democratic, but still India is a democratic country. That means what, are we ruled by kings or a queen? No, right? We have a government. Who elects this government? It is by the people, for the people, okay? So people have elected this government. Okay, so India is a democratic country. That means a democratic country is one that is ruled by a democratic government that is elected by its own citizen, okay? It is not ruled by king or queen. So you eliminate two options, that is option number 2, that is democratic, and if option number 2 is not an answer, then option number 4, all of the above, is not at all an answer, okay? So you have eliminated. You are left with two more things. One is monarchy and other is autocracy. Now what is monarchy? The term mona, okay, or mono, it means one. That means the country is either led by a king or a queen, just one person. Okay, that is what the term mono means. You have heard of terms like monolithic. What does this mean? Mono means one, lithic means stone. So it is a single stone, one stone. Similarly, mono over here means one. Archy means anyone, a king or a queen. It's ruled by a single person, okay? A king or by a queen. So what does this term monarchy means? Monarchy is there in those countries which is ruled by a king or a queen. So what is the answer? The answer is simple. It is in option number 1. Okay? So a country that is ruled by a king or queen is known as a monarchy. Clear? Moving on to the next question, it says he was tired as he's working since 6 o'clock in the morning. You have to change the underlined part. The underlined part is an error, okay? So that is the error in the statement. You have to correct it using the following options that are given below. Okay, so let's have a look. The term says since. If I say I have been working since 6 o'clock in the morning, that means I am working from 6 o'clock till now. It is past continuous. Okay, it is continuing from past, that is 6 o'clock in the morning till now. It is past continuous. So, what goes with past continuous? Has been. Okay, has been is a past continuous. Okay, so he is working. Is what? Is present. Is present. But it is saying since 6 o'clock. That means 6. Since 6 o'clock. From the morning 6 till now he is working. That is past continuous. So it can't have a phrase that is present. It has to be in past continuous, and that is has been. So he is working will be replaced by he has been working since 6 o'clock in the morning. Clear? This is the correct phrase. So where is the answer? The answer is in option number 3. Okay, so he was very tired as he has been working since 6 o'clock in the morning. Alright. Okay, so moving on to the last question for today. So the question says you have to identify the error. Which word is an error word in the statement, and you have to replace it by the correct word or the phrase that has been given in the following option. Your time starts now. Please go for it. Okay. Now it says the girl to who I sold my car was very honest. Two things, okay? I sold was very honest. Okay? I sold and was. This means both of them are in which tense? Both of them are in past tense. That means I have already sold my car. Okay? So when I have already sold it, how can it be who? If I've sold it to someone, I know who that person is. So what it will be? It will be whom. And since it is past, it will only be sold, it will not be sell. Okay, so which statement has this option? I mean, which option has these two words? It is in option number 2. So which was the error word? Only who was the error word. It will be replaced by whom. So what will be the statement? The girl to whom I sold my car was very honest. Sorry. Okay, this will be the statement. It's not who, it is whom. Okay, and I sold will be there because was very honest. Was means it's past, and that means I've already sold my car. It will not be sell. Okay, thereby it will be sold. So your answer is in option number 2. Clear? So with this we have come to the end of this session. I hope it was helpful. Alright. So thank you so much. That is all from my end for today.